Hello everyone and welcome back to the Learn and Talk podcast. If you've ever felt that learning English is slow, frustrating, or overwhelming, today's episode is exactly for you. Daniel, let me ask you something honestly. Why do so many people study every day but still feel stuck?
That's a great question, Emma. Most learners focus on studying longer, not learning smarter. They repeat the same methods without seeing real progress, and that kills motivation.
Exactly. And today we're going to change that. This episode is all about how to learn faster every day, not only English but any skill in life. We'll talk about habits, focus, smart techniques, and, of course, modern English you can use immediately.
You'll hear natural conversations, useful grammar, and real examples that make English easier and more practical.
Before we start, do us a favor, like this video and leave a comment. Tell us, what is the hardest part of learning English for you right now?
Your comments help this channel grow and help other learners find us. Let's get started and learn how to learn faster, every single day.
Daniel, many learners feel that they spend a lot of time studying but don't see fast results. From your experience, what does learning faster really mean? And how can learners describe their learning habits in English using correct grammar and useful phrases?
That's an excellent question, Emma, because learning faster does not mean rushing. Learning faster means learning more effectively in less time. It's about focus, strategy, and consistency. From a grammar perspective, learners often use the present simple tense to describe habits. I study English every day. I review vocabulary in the morning. But learning faster requires improving how those habits work. Learners can add adverbs of manner and frequency to be more specific. I study English actively. I usually review words using examples. Useful phrases include study smarter, focus on quality, and avoid multitasking. For example, I focus on quality, not quantity. I avoid multitasking while studying. Learners should also use cause and effect structures to explain progress. I learn faster because I practice speaking daily. I use examples, so I remember words longer. Another important grammar point is the present continuous to describe improvement. I'm improving my listening skills. I'm learning to focus better. Using learning verbs such as review, practice, apply, and repeat makes speech sound more natural and academic. For example, I apply new words in sentences. Learning faster is also about reflection. Learners can say, I notice my mistakes and correct them. When learners combine correct grammar, clear habits, and modern phrases, they don't just learn English faster, they talk about learning confidently, which itself reinforces progress.
Daniel, focus seems to be a major problem today. Many learners are distracted by phones, social media, and stress. How can people improve concentration to learn faster? And what English structures help them explain focus and distraction clearly?
Emma, you're absolutely right. Focus is one of the most powerful tools for faster learning. Without focus, even long study hours are ineffective. In English, learners can describe focus using the present simple for rules. I turn off my phone while studying. I study in a quiet place. Modal verbs such as should, need to, and must express necessity. I need to remove distractions. I should focus on one task at a time. Sequencing words are very helpful here. First, I prepare my space. Then, I set a timer. After that, I study without interruptions. Modern vocabulary includes distractions, attention span, mental energy, and deep focus. Example sentences. Social media reduces my attention span. Deep focus helps me learn faster. Learners can also use contrast structures. I feel tired, but I stay focused. Although distractions exist, I control my environment. The present continuous is useful for showing improvement. I'm training my focus. I'm becoming more disciplined. When learners talk about focus clearly in English, they become more aware of their habits. Language and mindset grow together.
Daniel, many learners get excited at first but give up after a few weeks. How can people make learning faster and more sustainable long-term? And what English grammar and phrases help them describe consistency and progress?
Emma, sustainability is the key to fast learning. Short bursts of motivation are not enough. Learners need consistent systems. In English, consistency is often expressed using adverbs of frequency. I practice every day. I usually review lessons at night. Learners can also use future forms to show commitment. I will continue practicing. I'm going to follow this routine for 1 month. Useful phrases include build a habit, stay consistent, and track progress. I track my progress weekly. I build habits, not pressure. The present continuous helps express long-term change. I'm getting more confident. I'm learning faster than before. Conditional sentences add flexibility. If I feel tired, I reduce my study time. Positive reinforcement matters. Learners can say, small progress motivates me. Consistency gives better results than intensity. Grammar and mindset work together. When learners talk positively and clearly about their learning process, they stay motivated longer. Learning faster is not about speed, it's about clarity, focus, and repetition.
Daniel, many learners believe that learning faster means memorizing more vocabulary or grammar rules every day, but they still forget what they study. How can learners improve memory and retention instead of just memorization? And what English grammar structures and phrases help them explain how they remember information better?
That's a very important point, Emma. Learning faster is not about memorizing more, it's about remembering better. Memory improves when learners actively use information instead of passively repeating it. In English, learners can describe effective memory habits using the present simple to show regular actions. I review new words in context. I connect new vocabulary to real situations. Using verbs of cognition such as remember, understand, recognize, and recall makes explanations more accurate. I understand words better when I use them in sentences. I recall grammar rules more easily with examples. Cause and effect structures are especially useful here. I remember vocabulary because I use it in conversations. I write example sentences, so I don't forget new words. Learners can also use the present continuous to describe improvement in memory. I'm remembering words faster than before. I'm learning to connect ideas instead of memorizing lists. Modern phrases include: active learning improves retention. Context helps memory. Practice makes information stick. Grammar tools like relative clauses add clarity. This is a method that helps me remember grammar rules. When learners focus on usage, repetition, and meaning, they learn faster naturally. Being able to explain these strategies in English also reinforces memory, because explaining is one of the strongest learning techniques.
Daniel, many people feel tired or mentally overloaded when they try to learn every day. How can learners manage mental energy to learn faster without burnout? And what English expressions and grammar structures help them talk about energy, rest, and balance clearly?
Emma, managing mental energy is essential for fast and healthy learning. Learning faster does not mean learning longer. It means learning when your brain works best. Learners can describe energy levels using the present simple. I feel more focused in the morning. I study better after resting. Adjectives and participles help express mental states clearly. I feel exhausted after long sessions. Short breaks keep me refreshed. Using modal verbs shows responsibility and self-care. I need to take breaks to stay focused. I should stop studying when I feel tired. Learners can also use time expressions to explain balance. After work, I review English for 20 minutes. During breaks, I relax my mind. The present continuous is useful for showing change and awareness. I'm learning to listen to my body. I'm managing my energy better now. Helpful modern phrases include: quality beats quantity. Rest improves performance. Short sessions prevent burnout. Conditional sentences add flexibility. If I feel mentally tired, I stop studying. By learning how to talk about energy and rest in English, learners build a healthier mindset. This balance allows faster learning over time, because a rested brain learns more efficiently than an exhausted one.
Daniel, many English learners study every day but feel that their progress is slow. They practice, watch videos, and read books, yet they still struggle to speak fluently. How can learners identify what is slowing them down? And how can they talk about learning problems and solutions clearly in English using correct grammar and modern expressions?
That's a common challenge, Emma. Many learners are active, but not strategic. Learning faster begins with identifying obstacles, and English gives us useful tools to explain these problems clearly. Learners can describe difficulties using the present simple. I struggle with speaking fluently. I forget words during conversations. To explain reasons because, since, and due to are essential. I feel slow because I don't practice speaking. My progress is limited due to lack of feedback. Using negative forms helps learners express barriers honestly. I don't review my mistakes. I'm not confident when I speak. The present perfect is especially useful for reflection. I have focused too much on grammar. I haven't practiced real conversations. Modern phrases include, I'm stuck at the same level. I need more active practice. Passive learning slows progress. Learners can propose solutions using modal verbs. I should speak every day. I must change my learning method. Conditional sentences add clarity. If I practice speaking daily, I will improve faster. By learning to analyze problems in English, learners become more aware, more confident, and more efficient. Awareness itself speeds up learning because effort becomes focused and intentional.
Daniel, motivation often changes from day to day. Some days learners feel excited, and other days they feel bored or discouraged. How can learners stay motivated to learn faster every day? And what English grammar structures and phrases help them express motivation, goals, and mindset naturally?
Excellent question, Emma. Motivation is not constant, it's a habit. Learners who understand this can learn faster and more consistently. To talk about motivation, learners often use verbs of intention. I want to improve my English. I plan to study every day. The future with going to helps express goals. I'm going to practice speaking daily. I'm going to watch English videos every morning. The present continuous is useful for showing personal growth. I'm becoming more confident. I'm building better learning habits. Positive adjectives and adverbs strengthen mindset language. I feel motivated and focused. I'm learning more efficiently now. Modern motivational phrases include progress over perfection. Consistency is key. Small steps lead to big results. Learners can also use comparatives to track improvement. I'm learning faster than before. Speaking feels easier now. Conditional sentences reinforce discipline. If I stay consistent, I will succeed. By learning how to express motivation in English, learners reinforce it mentally. Language shapes thought. When learners talk about goals clearly and positively, they stay engaged, focused, and motivated to learn faster every single day.
Today, we explored the essential strategies to learn faster every day. From improving focus and managing mental energy to using effective memory techniques and consistent habits, we covered everything learners need to make real progress.
Exactly, Emma. Learning faster isn't about rushing or memorizing more. It's about smart habits, active practice, and self-awareness. Using English while practicing these techniques helps learners reinforce both language and life skills.
We also shared useful phrases, grammar points, and expressions so you can talk confidently about your learning journey, your progress, and your goals in English.
Remember, small steps and consistency are more important than perfection. Reflect, adapt, and stay motivated. Every day is an opportunity to improve your English and your learning skills.
If you found this episode helpful, make sure to like, comment, and share. Tell us which tip you will try first to learn faster. It will help us create even better lessons for you.
Thank you for joining us on Learn and Talk podcast. Keep learning, stay focused, and make every day a productive and fun learning day.